Good evening, everybody. Hope you are all well. Let's quickly say hello to a few people who've joined already. So good evening, Wayne over on YouTube. Good evening, Evan. Good evening, Sean, mate. Hope you're well. What else we got? Good evening, Chris. Evening, Ricky. Hope you're good. Good evening, Belinda. Good evening, Shannon. Good evening to Gavin, the luckiest man which I know. Congratulations on your win, mate, over on Raffle Hub. Good evening to Richard. Good evening to Kelly. Hope you're well. And good evening to David. I hope everybody is really, really good tonight. I'm looking forward to trying the first 4 of these new Vape Monster juices. We'll just wait till we get a few more people coming in. So good evening to Smart Vapors. Hope you're well. Good evening to Scott. Good evening to David Charnock. Good evening, Tom. Good evening, Richard. Good evening, Mark. Congratulations on your win today as well, mate. I saw you've already been down and collected it. So well done. Good evening to Kelly. Good evening, Ian. I hope you're well, mate. Good evening to... God, it's jumped then. Good evening, Danny. Hope you're good, mate. Evening, Shelley. Good evening to... Gin Turris, I hope I said that right. I think everyone calls you Gin, so I'll just call you Gin. I hope that's all right. Good evening to Catherine. Evening, Darren. Good evening to Chris. Yeah, the beard's coming along. It's annoying me. I'm tempted to shave it right back again, but we'll have to wait and see. Who else have we got in here? Good evening to Monster Deals UK. I'm guessing that's either going to be Scott, Sean, or Kelly, or it could be Terry-Ann or Kay. I'm not sure. Good evening to Craig. Good evening to Luke. Good evening, Shelley. Good evening, Claire. Evening, Scott. Good evening, Rara. Hope you're well. Good evening, Louise. Well, Buddha blows me a kiss and he says good evening. Sean will tell me off if I do that. That's Scott's thing anyway. He always tells me off for robbing all of his little phrases and things. Who else have we got coming in? Thank you to everyone who's doing a bit of tagging. It's really, really appreciated. I will be picking out somebody to be lucky this evening. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it yet. What I may do is write some names down sort of as we go through and then put it on a wheel at the end. Oh, good evening, Sean. It was Sean over on there. Good evening, Scott. It's up there. No, it's not. It's up there. You see, I fell for it myself. Who else have we got in? Good evening, Catherine. Hope you're well. Who else have I missed? I think a lot of people are just tagging people in, which is really, really appreciated. We're up to 40, so 36 on Facebook and 5 now over on YouTube as well. So that is absolutely amazing. I will need to steal his sayings and copyright them. Yeah. Some of them are just typical sort of Geordie sayings, which I sort of grew up with, like have a blast on this and stuff. And he always tells me off for robbing his saying, which I find quite funny. So, what is everybody vaping on today? I've been on my new Aspire, I think it's Paradox, with some Nick salts in the top. Can't remember which. I think I've got rainbow soda in here. And I've also been on my new Arbiter on top of the Vaperesso Lux 2, and that's got some pineapple fruity boom in it. So what is everybody else on this lovely evening? Good evening, Stacey. Look at your collection. Yeah, I added 6 more mods to it today. I haven't even played with half of them yet. Thank you very much, Louise. And thank you to everybody else. If I've missed anybody who's come in, I apologise. We've got some absolutely cracking numbers up there tonight. We're on 50 in total across the 2 platforms, which is amazing. Don't worry at all, Zoe. That's fine. That's fine. I quite often have mine sort of hanging around in the background, and I'm cooking dinner or whatever, and jumping and do the odd little thing. Arbiter is amazing. My RTA tank. Yeah, I'm really getting on with it really well, Ian, as well. Really easy to build on. Great flavour. Really good juice capacity as well. Really, really pleased with it. So let me go back and see what everyone is on at the moment. I'm back on my boost with some purple soda. Very nice. Fruity Boom Pineapple for Darren, same as me. Sean is on the banana mango on his Drag S. Catherine's on the Fruity Boom Pineapple. On my swag with the lemon sherbs for Jane. Very, very nice. Louise is on at Oxford Velocity with the berry lemonade. I'm still tempted to get myself an Oxford Velocity, but I managed to stop myself from buying too much in one go because I've still got another mod due, but that's being made for me at the minute, so I need to be careful how much I spend. So Kelly's on her Simply Donuts for a change. Back on her likes. Evan is on Fruity Boom Apple. I was using the apple up until a couple of days ago. Absolutely loved it, but I was caning through it too much, and I need to keep some in case I ever need to go back to review it again. Scott Forshaw's on the blue naughty word super good on his Velocity. I can't really say that word, Scott, just in case I get into trouble. David is on the Mango Asian in his Velocity. Very, very nice. Tom is on the Velocity with the banana mango Fruity Boom. Very nice. The Drop Dead with the Candelicious rhubarb and custard, and the Morph 2 with the coconut donut. You got a right little buffet going there. Velocity is also great. Bit of kit. The Snap-on 510 plate is very, very clever. That's what I really like about the Lost Vape Ursa kit, Ian. I like that you can do so much stuff with it. Have you shown your wife the 700 squid mod you got yet? Sean, stop trying to get me in trouble. It wasn't anywhere near that much. You're telling Porky Pies. It's just because I enjoy chucking you under the bus. No, tell the truth, fish with the dog. In all honesty, as much as I joke about it, my missus doesn't really mind, Chris. I don't spend much money on other things, so she doesn't really mind too much. Catherine's on a Velocity with a Fruity Boom. Luke's on Keep It 100 Blue Slushy on the Rogue USA. Very, very nice. Nice mods, those. What else have we got? Velocity with Polar Flutes Kilimanjaro on the upends. And the upends with some salts in for Kerry. Was it really 6? No, it wasn't. No. Right. I've waffled on enough. What I'll do is I'll quickly run through what we're going to be looking at tonight. We are going to be looking at sort of my first 4 of the brand new sort of flavors in the Vape Monster range. Sort of myself and Scott sat down and sort of came up with a bit of Scott came up with a bit of a timetable, really. Because he did the banger juice this week, I've started on the Vape Monsters, and then Scott's going to start on the Vape Monsters next week, and I'll go back to the banger juice. But the 4 we're going to be looking at today is Dismembered Dan, which is a refreshing chews. Then we're going to look at Creepy Cooney, which is a black currant jelly. I believe that says, blackberry jelly. I can't even read. Rampage Ricky, which is jelly snakes. And also the Kaluthu Catherine, which is a green jelly. I'm looking forward to trying these 4. They didn't really stand out or anything from the other ones. It was just sort of the first 4 that Scott had sort of picked on the list when we were working out sort of what order to do everything in. For tonight, I will be using my new little Drag 3 just to make you all really jealous. Yes, I've got mine already. And I'll also be using the Dead Rabbit V2 SE kit RDAs as well. I've got 6 of them set up. There's only 4 juices tonight, so I won't need to do any re-wicking. Right. Let me see what I've missed. Sean shouting, Karen! Trying to get me in trouble. Good evening, Tracy. I'm really, really well. The other half's really well. She's just busy working. Never tried jelly flavors. Sound nice but wrong. Some of them, the jelly ones, Jelly Monster, wherever it is. It's on here. There. That's a really good jelly range as well. But I'm not going to do this in any particular order. But what I am going to do, I think, because we have got relatively good numbers, what I'll do is I shall write down 6 names throughout the night just from the comments. So make sure that you keep. I just blame me, Chris. So make sure you keep your comments coming. What I'll do is I'll write down 6 names during the night. So make sure that you do stay. And then what we'll do, we'll put those 6 people, or I'll give those 6 people each a number 1 to 6. And then we'll do a last man standing wheel at the end. So I'm just going to pick out a comment that I can see that's been relatively recent. So I have my first name on my list. So what I'll do is I'll do a juice, and then I shall scroll back to the comments, and I shall put another one down. Like I said, then we'll do a wheel at the end. I'll put 6 people on there, and it'll be the last man standing. And what you shall get will be 4 random Vape Monsters. I'm not going to say it's going to be specifically these ones, because it'll be easier just for me to say to the guys over at the factory just to do 4 random ones. So let's get started. So what we'll do, we'll start with the Dismembered Dan, which is the Refreshing Chews. This one's got like a really sort of green sort of color to it. I'll give it a good shake up. I already have these, so don't pick me. Give us a chance. Yeah, if for any reason, thank you for that, Ian. If for any reason I do pick one of the sort of ambassadors or anything like that throughout, sort of on the names at the end, if you can let me know once I've sort of said the names and everything, and then it's just to make sure that people get a chance to try them, because all of these sort of admin mods, ambassadors and everything like that, I've already received all of these. So it's nice for them to go to people who haven't had them. So as you can see, if I can get it right, got some nice fresh cottons in there. I shall get this all juiced up, and then we'll do the normal smell test and taste test and give it a go from there. Just get it all soaked in. These bottles are really stiff. Either that or I've just got weak. Might be easier if I do it like that. Just make sure the cottons are all nicely soaked, and so I don't end up with a dry hip. There's nothing worse than that. And we'll give it a chance to soak in. So Gav says, don't pick me as well. It's a few people with their fingers crossed and everything. Zoe's back. Catherine says, I have them already. I have these, Chris, as well. So there's quite a few people who've already got them as well. Chris, you put Nick shots in them for testing. Scott, I don't. When I'm using higher VG liquids, I actually use them with 0 milligram now. It's only my little mouth to lung setup, so I don't have any nicotine sort of in salts and things. I'm trying to sort of cut down on sort of which ones, sort of the amount of nicotine which I have. So let's give this one a smell. So this is the Refreshing Chews. I'm getting the smell of that. I'm getting like a sherbety, sweet smell. And I'm guessing that they're going for the refresher bars, sort of refresher sweets, which have got the little bit of sherbet sort of running through the middle of them. But I'm getting sort of like a mixed sort of fruit smell there. But it's nice though, really nice. Sort of, it's like a mixed sort of fruit. It does remind me, perhaps a bit of raspberry in there. Yeah, that's the sort of smell I'm getting. Very similar to what the Refresher Chews actually sort of smell of, you know, when you peel the wrapper off and all the sherbet sort of spills out into your hand. That's a sort of smell which I'm getting. But let's give it a quick taste and see what we get off that. Wow, that's got some kick to it, that one. It's not a menthol, but it's definitely got some sort of coolness to it. When you sort of breathe in, you sort of get that little cool feeling at your back, and also on your tongue when that hits as well. But I don't know if I'm getting like a bit of a... I know it sounds strange, but I'm getting sort of a bit of a limey sort of taste off it. I don't know if anybody else who's had these sort of got that as well. It's a strange taste, that one. It's nice, but it's very hard for me to pinpoint exactly what that flavour is, because I'm getting like a mixed fruit. The smell test is giving me like a raspberries and things, but on the taste, I'm getting, even adjusting, I'm getting a bit of a sort of, it's sort of a lime, but then that sort of fades away, and then it sort of resembles a bit more of the Refresher Chews. So we'll have to see what that comes out like when we actually go onto the vape itself. But it's a 0.15 coil, 65 watts, so that should be perfect, really. So let's give it a go and see what we get from it. And then on the vape, you see, I'm getting more of the actual sort of natural Refresher Chews coming through, but there is still a hint of something citrusy in the background, really. Yeah, it's like it does remind me of the Refresher Chews, but I'm getting what I can only describe of like sort of a limeade sort of in the background as well. It's not what I expected, but it's nice. I was expecting a bit more of a sweeter juice, where actually it's quite sharp. That sort of lime sort of flavour, which I'm getting in the background there, is sort of quite cutting. And the amazing mental spin that you got me hooked on. Oh, sorry. Yeah, so that one there. As you know, I don't give mine scores. I'm just going to pick out my top two of these ones. But it reminds me of the Refresher Chews, but there's definitely something really, really citrusy sort of in the background there. But it's really, really nice. So let me look for a name. Sounds a confused flavour. It is a bit Craig. It's nice, but for me, it's hard to sort of pick out exactly what it is. I'm getting the Refresher Chew flavour, but then I'm also getting quite a sort of lime sort of coming through in the background. So let me just have a look through. And let me pick out a name, another one to go onto the wheel. Let me just have a look. There we go. There's a name which I don't think's one off me recently. So I have two people down. So remember, make sure you stay at the end. There's nothing worse than getting picked out and then you're not here. So that was the Dismembered Dan. So I'll put that one to one side, and let's go for Rampage Ricky next. So this one is a Jelly Snakes. Let's give it a good shake up and see if I've missed anything. It's hard for me to work out exactly what's going on in the comments, because I can't see if it's a reply to somebody. I'm guessing we're talking about pizzas and stuff by looking by some of the things. Good evening, John. Hope you're good. Love pizza, but juice no. Yeah, pizza flavored juice no, that wouldn't work. Right, let's give that crop on that one open. And let's take a new RDA off here. And let me just scroll down on the comments. There we go. Haven't got round to trying Jelly Snakes, but Sam Slush. I do like the Jelly Snakes sweets. But I don't think I've ever tried a Jelly Snakes e-liquid before. Right, so that's the new RDA on there, fresh cottons, as you can see. This one is the Rampage Ricky, so it's a nice sort of red colour. So let's get these cottons all done. You certainly wouldn't mistake which juices you've put onto into which tank or anything with these ones, with the colours of them. I've not looked at the other ones yet. But I'm pretty sure they're not all sort of coloured juices. All right, that's that one all done there. So let's give it a go. So Rampage Ricky. What are people's favourite Jelly Monster juices? Oh, sorry, Monster juices. So on the smell test, what I'm getting is a really nice sort of sweet jelly sort of smell come through, and it sort of reminds me of sort of like sort of jelly sweets, I suppose. It smells quite sweet as well. So not getting any sort of sharpness sort of hitting at the back of my throat or anything. It smells really nice. Let's give it a taste and see what we think of it. Oh, that's nice, that one. That's just like a really nice mixed fruit there. I think there's definitely some strawberry and raspberry mixed in with that one. And it's not as sweet as what I was expecting either. On the smell test, I'm getting like a really sort of sweet sort of smell, but on the taste, that's just like a really nice sort of mixed fruit. There is definitely sweetness there. It's not sharp or anything like what the Dismembered Dan was. But it reminds me of like a sort of a strawberry or raspberry jelly. If I'm getting there, sorry, I missed some comments. I was talking about the things. Evening, Raoul. Hope you're well, mate. I looked up at the right time as that one there jumped up. So let's give it a blast and see what we think of it. I need to drop the power a bit for that one, I think. When you taste test, do you ever get it in your beard and the smell never goes away? No, I've not had that problem. What I do find is, though, because my moustache is getting quite long, I need to trim that when I vape, it gets sort of like wet all on the tip of it there, just off the vapor coming out. Yeah, it's nice, that one. I definitely prefer that the Rampage Ricky over the Dismembered Dan. That one there reminds me of like jelly sweets. It's like a really nice jelly flavor coming through, and it's got just the right level of sweetness to it. It'll be great on coils as well. That one's not going to cause you any. It's not super sweet and got loads of sweeteners added to it or anything like that. It's just a really nice sort of jelly flavor. Do I get the jelly snakes or do I get like a bit more of a generic jelly? I think I probably, if I'm honest, get a bit more of a generic type jelly flavor. It's like a raspberry strawberry sort of mix there. But I can see where they're talking about the jelly snakes though, because it has got the right level of sweetness to it, but it's not massively sort of sweet or anything. Right, before I forget, I am going to quickly scroll and find a name. There we go. So that's 3 I've got down on my list now. Let me make sure I've spelt that properly. So that's that. Right, what I'm going to quickly do is I'm going to quickly run through the lives. There's only 4 sort of juices in this range, so it's not going to be a long live by any stretch of the imagination. But I will quickly run through what's happening for the rest of the week. So tomorrow night, I believe it's 7:45. You're going to have the Bearded Brothers, which is Scott, Sean, and myself. We will be on reviewing the Medusa range. Absolutely fantastic range. If you've not tried it, make sure you tune in tomorrow night and sort of watch the review from the 3 of us. I'm sure we'll have a laugh along the way as well. Thursday night, we've got the Benders Bonanza, which is at 8:30 p.m. over on the Coilbenders distribution page. 500 tickets, 50 amazing prizes. I believe the post is up for that now, so make sure you either message Kelly Marie Hannah direct or the Coilbenders distribution page, and you can get them. Friday, I'm not sure of the time, but we'll probably have the Southwest Vape Distribution Plymouth. We'll do a quick live of all the offers and deals they've got currently going on in store. Don't forget, Friday at 8 p.m, we've got the Twinnies. They'll be doing the last few sort of auctions for Young Minds and also with Deal or No Deal, so make sure you pop along and support them as well. Saturday or Sunday, make sure you keep your eyes open for Pete doing these mad lives. Remember, the bigger numbers that Pete gets, obviously the more stuff he gives away. I know it's not all about getting free stuff and everything, it's all about popping over and supporting Pete, but make sure you pop in there either Saturday or Sunday whenever he goes live. And then Sunday, we've also got Hankies and Mingo on the Monster Deals page at 6 p.m. And then we are back to Monday at 7:45, which will be the Bearded Geordie Butter, who I believe from memory is reviewing these 4 Vape Monster juices. And then on Tuesday at 7:30, I'm back doing the Banger Juice range. So that's what's going on pretty much for the rest of the week. What I will do to spread things out a bit, I am going to quickly jump over and show you where you can find these liquids over on the website, because I want to sort of quickly run over Ricky's bits and pieces as well, and just to sort of spread it around a bit. So all you need to do is just head over to the website, which I shall put along the bottom of the screen. Sort of scroll on the bottom of the screen there, which is discount-liquids.co.uk. Pop into our e-liquid, and then go down to the S to Z, and then Vape Monster is at the bottom there. There's 32 actual flavors in the Vape Monster range at the minute, which is obviously some of the older ones and obviously the new ones that have been released as well. But as you can see up here, they're £12 each, but there is some offers on at the minute, which is 2 for £20 using the code Monster2 at checkout, or 4 for £36 using Monster4 at checkout, and that includes your mix shots as well. So you're looking, what's that, £9 a bottle if you get 4 of them, including your mix shots. I'm not going to run through all the flavors. You can jump over there and have a sort of look through them yourself, but they're actually over 2 pages now because there's that many of them. If I just jump over to page 2 as well, so as you can see, there's absolutely loads of them in this range now. What I'll do is as well, is there any P2P boxes in a minute? I think there are some P2P boxes. I don't know how many are left. Yeah, there are. There's some in each of them left. They're not all sold out. So that's something else to have a quick look at when you go over there as well. And you can have a look through the other bits and pieces as well yourself whilst you're over there. Right. So what I shall do, actually, I've just taken that off and I didn't want to do something there. I want that one there. Actually, no, let's cancel that for the minute. All right. So let me just have a quick drink and I shall quickly catch up with the comments. And then we shall have a look again. Banging offers. Can you get Vape Monster stickers? I don't think you can, Craig. I don't think Pete's done really any merchandise for the Vape Monster stuff, if I'm honest with you. Oh, there we go. So I just needing a quick drink there. All right, let's have a look at what we got left. I'm going to go for... Let's go for Kaluthu Catherine, which is a green jelly, this one. It's a clear liquid, this one. I'll give it a shake. And then I shall unscrew this RDA. Order the drag plus salt deal. Can't wait to get up and running. Very, very nice. Had my first COVID vaccine yesterday. I now feel unwell, but didn't want to miss the live. Thanks for great. You're more than welcome, Tom, mate. Hopefully you'll start to feel a little bit better soon. I know my mum had her first one. I think it was about a week ago now, when she felt a bit rough for a couple of days, but she feels fine now. So hopefully it'll be the same for you. Wish they did face masks with the logo on. Put the kids in the cupboard. That's where they belong. No, I'm only joking. New ranges in the Monsters. Oh, delicious, Stephen says. Right, so what do we say we're going to go on to now? Kaluthu Catherine. Now, I believe a Kaluthu is it's like a mythical sea creature, isn't it? With tentacles coming out of its face. That's what I believe it is. It's from a book anyway. So let's get these cottons all juiced up. How many names have we got so far? Let me have a look. Oh, I might pick another name in a minute. So make sure you keep your comments coming. Mine Sunday and feel fine. I think it's like everything. It affects everybody a bit differently, doesn't it? My mum's partner, or my stepdad, I suppose, Pete felt fine the whole time. My mum might have had headaches and felt a bit unwell. Shelley Boone would love a drag 3. There's quite a few of the offers on the website at the minute include a drag 3. So that could be a good way of getting one. All right, so that's that ready to go. Let's give this a smell test and see. So this is the green jelly. I'm guessing this is going to be a lime jelly just from the name of it. I don't know. If anyone needs to get a message from her, please note she has been hacked. Oh, so it looks like unfortunately Terry Ann's Facebook and Messenger's been hacked. So as you said there, please don't accept any. I always fall for things like that. So hopefully she gets that sorted out soon. Yeah, I'm getting a really nice lime jelly smell for that one. That's nice, though. I feel achy, unwell, sat here sweating it out best I can. The Cthulhu is an entity created by H.P. Lovecraft. There we go. See, Catherine? It was for a book, if I remember rightly, there wasn't it, Catherine? And it's got like tentacles coming out of its face or something. I don't know where I've pulled that bit of information from. I'm probably completely wrong, but that smells to me like a really nice lime sort of jelly. Let's give it a quick drip. Yeah, and it's exactly what I was expecting. Oh, that's really nice, that one, actually. Again. That's got a nice sort of really sort of tart, fresh lime sort of flavour to it. It's got the tartness of the flavour, but it's actually also then has a sweetness come through as well. I really like that. I really, really like that one, actually, on the taste test. Let's see what it's like on the vape. Right, let's whack this power back up to, let's go 60 watts. This is a 0.17 coil in here. That's tasty. That's a really, really, really nice lime jelly flavour. Really, really nice. Get rid of all that out the room. It's just going to kill me. They've got the balance between the sweetness of jelly and then also the tartness of a lime spot on with that one. That is really, really tasty. Yeah, it's really, really good. Really, really good, nice, strong lime flavour coming through. Right. And let me just have a look on my screen for a different name. There's a different name. Okay, so that's 4 people done so far. So let me just have a quick look. The Call of Cthulhu is the story. There we go. Thank you very much, Catherine. I bet you had to use Google for that. No, I'm joking. Lime sounds the nicest. Love citrus. I'm a lime lover. Darren Sharpless says, how is everyone finding YouTube? I quite like YouTube because I find that the picture quality is really good over on there. And I get a little bit less lag as well, which is why I quite sort of like the YouTube. We've got 9 over on there and 36 on Facebook, so whatever that is. Whatever that is, we can get that sorted out afterwards. So we've got about 40 odd in total, which is not bad at all. All right. Creepy Cooney next, which is a blackberry jelly. For some reason, I seem to have got all the jelly ones tonight. No lag, Darren. It's better. Somebody Wayne's has put over on YouTube. Yeah, I quite like the YouTube platform for watching lives on. It seems to work sort of a lot smoother for me. And like I said, the most important thing is I seem to get a lot less lag over there. It's only normally about 5 seconds or something, but sometimes when you're sort of watching lives and you're trying to comment and things, and then your comments come through so long after other people's. Same as if I watch the Bonanza sometimes, I'll see people commenting congratulations in the chat bit, and I've not even seen that the numbers have been drawn yet. It's just purely because of the lag which I'm getting, and I'm on like super fast broadband fibre here and everything, so it shouldn't really be an issue. So let me just have a look. The comments seem to have frozen at my end. I don't know whether they're frozen on both, but make sure you keep commenting. Right, so the blackberry jelly. Let's see what that's like. Yeah, I don't know if the comments are frozen just for me or if people stopped commenting. It could just be Facebook having a wobble at the minute. You never know. Hopefully not. Let me just press that. I think my comments are frozen for some reason, but it doesn't matter. I'm sure I can find. Let's smash the views for Chris. So it's okay. I'm getting my YouTube comments coming through, but I'm not getting the Facebook ones at the minute, which is always a bonus. It's on the smell test. I'm just getting a really, really nice blackberry jelly again. Really, really nice. Let's give it a taste and see what we think of it. On your drag 3. On your drag 3, hit power button at bottom and switch display to core. Yeah, it flips it sideways, doesn't it? I was looking at that. The one thing I do like about the drag 3 is it doesn't come with all the sort of temperature control settings in there and all that sort of stuff. You can download the update for them if you want them, but I don't use them, so it just saves messing the menu up, really. That's really, really nice on the taste test. That the blackberry jelly. Again, it just tastes just like a blackberry jelly. I do seem to have lost the comments on. Let's see if I've lost them on here. I just seem to have lost them on StreamYard for some reason. So what I'll do is I shall, because I've got my iPad in front of me as well. So I'll be able to see if people sort of reply to a comment when I pick out some names in a moment. Right, so let's get that over. So what's that? A 0.17 core, so 60 watts should be okay. So this is the blackberry jelly. Yeah, let's give it a go. That's a really, really nice one again. It's just a nice sort of jelly flavour coming through with the blackberry sort of there as well in the background. The level of sweetness again is spot on. Really, really nice. It's going to be a struggle for me to put. Well, actually, no, it's not going to be a struggle for me to pick up my top 2 because I can pull them out from there, which is those 2 are going to be my top 2. What I'm going to do is I'm going to write down another name really quickly, but I'm going to have to do it off my iPad here. Have I got that name down there? Oh, actually, I think they're a mod. So I've got that one. He's got them. There's another name there. Okay, so I have 5 names written down so far. What I'll do is I'm going to quickly jump over it and show you Ricky's bits and pieces at the minute over on Raffle Hub, because there has been some more bits and pieces or more ones you can get tickets for have been added. So there we go. So I'm not going to run through all the bits and pieces. As you can see at the minute, there is 4 active ones. This is a new one that's been put on today, I believe, which is the Drag 3 and the range of Fruity Boom. 48 tickets have been sold, maximum 180. There's a 300 cash prize with 3 winners there, which has only sold 25 tickets so far. £200 cash prize with 3 chances of winning there. And then also the big one down here for the Young Minds charity. There's 129 tickets being sold out of 1,000 possible tickets on there as well. Obviously, the address for that we all know, but if you don't, it's raffle-hub.com. Make sure that you sort of got the right one, because there's a few sort of similar ones sort of out there. And some recent winners, here we go. So we've got Gav won there. And then was that Mark Willie, I think it was, who won today as well. So there's a couple of winners, and they're really active on all the groups. So it's really, really good that that they've sort of won on there. Right. So if I stop sharing that now, and I can put the banners along the bottom, I'll quickly run through very, very quickly what's going on for the rest of the week. Then I shall do my top 2. Then I'll pick out a winner. We'll bring up the wheel. Well, I've got one more name to pick out, so make sure that you keep commenting. I'll have to get it up on my iPad though, because the comments are frozen on StreamYard for some reason, which is always useful. So tomorrow night, you've got the Bearded Brothers. Myself, Sean and Scott will be reviewing the Medusa range. Thursday night, we've got the Benders Bonanza. 500 tickets, 50 amazing prizes, only £2 each a ticket. Friday, we'll probably have the SWVD Plymouth. It'll be on doing a quick live. But then we also have the Amazing 20s. We'll be on at 8 o'clock with their last few auctions for Young Minds, but also Deal or No Deal on perhaps a couple of duck races and the normal bits and pieces of fun. Saturday or Sunday, no doubt Pete will be doing a live, so make sure that you pop along and support him as well on the live. And then obviously on Sunday at 6 p.m. we have Hanky's Mingo, so make sure as soon as his post goes up for that you sort of let Hanky know that you want a bingo ticket straight away, and then he can sort of get one sent out to you. And then back to Scott on Monday, he'll be looking at 4 of the Vape Monster juices. Right, so if I bring that off there, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to have to look at my iPad and find another name. Right, if I scroll down there, Mr. Roland Billy wants to know if he can make the list. Right, Billy's in the bath. See, all the comments are frozen on my thing, so I'm having to look down here. I'm just trying to find someone who I've not picked out really recently. There's a new name as well. Right. So if you've been on during tonight, make sure you're here because I've got 6 names written down. What I'll do is I'll read them out in a minute. I've got them written down there in front of me. Then I'll give each of you a number between 1 and 6. And then we'll do a last man standing on the wheel. So it will come up with the first person saying winner, but obviously you're going to be off the wheel. And then we'll sort of go down. When we get down to the last 2, we'll make sure that they're both here. So I'll have to look down on my iPad for that. Right. So the Vape Monster juices. What am I going to put? In a joint 3rd place, I'm going to make sure I've got these the right way around. Yeah, I have. So in a joint 3rd place for me, I'm going to go for the Dismembered Dan and the Rampage Ricky. Nothing at all wrong with them. The Refreshing Chews one was a bit of a bit confusing, the flavour profiles for me. I wasn't quite sure where the lime sort of flavour was coming into it, if I'm honest with you. In 2nd place, I'm going to go for Creepy Cooney. That one there, which is the Black Brie Jelly. Really nice juice, really nice. But my favourite by far out of those 4 was the Kaluthu Catherine, which is a green jelly, really nice lime green jelly. Again, that's probably something personal because I really do like my citrus sort of flavoured juices. Right, let's see if the comments are going to come up now. Facebook comments have stopped showing. The YouTube ones are there. So what I'll do is I'll have to have a look down onto my phone. If Scott or anybody else is around, any of the Hannahs or anything like that, if they obviously see any comments come up, because I'm sort of looking at my iPad because they've frozen on StreamYard. But what I'm going to do is I'll give you hopefully all these people are still here, but I'm going to read out the 6 names and give you each a number. Then we'll bring up a sort of wheel of decide, whatever you want to call it. It'll have 6 numbers on it, and it'll be the last person on there. So obviously when I spin the wheel for the first time, it is going to come up saying winner and all these bits of confetti coming off it, but you haven't won. Unfortunately, you're the first loser type thing. But for the wheel, right, number 1 is going to be a Mr. Carl Preedy. Number 2 is Kelly Walker. Number 3 is Wayne Leach. Number 4 is Craig Nero. Number 5 is Chris Milnes. And number 6 is Ashley Bizzle. Now, so what I'll do is, hopefully you are all still here. I'm going to get a wheel up, which is that one there. And I'm going to share it. So as you can see, I've got numbers 1 to 6 on there. And what I will be doing is I will be spinning the wheel. When we get down to the last 2, what I'll do is I'm going to make sure that they're here. Because obviously you have to be here. Yes, you are on there, Craig. That's right. Apologies if I pronounced your name wrong. But obviously you haven't won yet. You have to be the last one standing on the wheel. So what we'll do, we'll give it a quick spin. And we shall get rid of the first one. So remember, this is the first loser, unfortunately. So the first person out is number 3. So unlucky to Mr. Wayne Leach. So I shall remove you off the wheel. So we still have 5 people left in there. So that was unlucky to Mr. Wayne Leach. So let's spin it again. I think this is a fair way of doing it rather than me picking somebody out. It's a bit more random then, isn't it? Oh, is that just going to creep into number 2? It has. So unlucky to Kelly Walker. My apologies. Better luck next time. So here we go for spin number 3. All right. Oh, it's looking unfortunate for Ashley Bizzle. Sorry, Ashley. So let's remove you. So at the minute we've got Carl Preedy, who's number 1, Craig Nero, who is number 4, and Chris Milnes, who's number 5. So good luck to the last 3 of you. All right. This will be the last spin, and then I want to make sure that the 2 of you are still here. So number 5 is gone. So unlucky to Chris Milnes. Right, so we have number 1, number 4. So it's Carl Preedy and Craig. Well, I know Craig's here because I've just seen him comment. But is Carl Preedy still with us? If you are here, Carl, can you just quickly pop a comment in? Because obviously you're one of the first ones I picked out right at the very start of the night. And I shall have a quick drink. All right, let's have a look. No worries at all, mate. Thank you very much, Chris, for coming along. Good luck, Craig and Carl. Good luck, Craig and Carl. So we are waiting for, right, so both of them are here, which is absolutely amazing. Right then, need a bit of a drum roll, and I'm rubbish at that with my fingers. So here we go for the lucky winner for 4 random Vape Monster juices. Remember, it's the one who isn't, so it's number 4 who's going to be the winner. So let me remove that. As I said, it's the last man standing. So Craig Nero, congratulations very, 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 very much. You are the lucky winner for the evening. What I'm going to need from you, Craig, now if I try and type something in here, hopefully it will let me. What's that one? Please PM me after the live. Now, hopefully this will come up as me and not as the page it has. So then if I press that and pin the comment, and I get rid of that off my stream. Oop, remove. It's not. So hopefully you can see that on Facebook. Unfortunately, it's not letting me pin it on StreamYard at the minute because I can't see the Facebook comments. So quite fortunately, I've got my iPad going. So well done to Craig. So let me put winner there. So congratulations to Craig Nero. What I'll need from you after the live, Craig, you can see my profile there is pinned down the bottom. What I'll need from you is your name, address, email address, and phone number. And then what I'll do is I'll get that sent over to the factory in the morning. And then they'll get sent out to you. So thank you very, very much for everybody joining. Does anybody have any questions before I call it a night? I am going to have to. Thank you very much for doing that, Scott. For some reason, I've lost all Facebook comments on StreamYard. I can see the YouTube ones, but not the Facebook ones. So good evening, Marina. Hope you're well. So thank you very much for putting that on for me, mate. No problem at all, Craig. Thank you very much for coming on and supporting. We're trying to pick out some people sort of each time we do a live just to win something sort of small. Sometimes it may be a little gift voucher. Sometimes it may be a full range of juice. But tonight I've obviously done 4 sort of the Vape Monster juices, so it was a nice, easy thing for me to pick out for you. Let's have a quick drink. All right, so does anybody have any questions? I shall have to have a look down at my iPad down here because obviously I can't see anything on StreamYard, which is a bit of a pain. We'll have to have a look at that afterwards and see if we can work out what's going on. It may have just dropped connection for some reason. Thank you for all of your comments. Martin Holmes is in the house. Good evening, Martin. Hope you're well. Feel amazing. we're saying we always try and sort of support the people who come along and support us as well. As I said, I don't know which 4 of these of the Vape Monster juices you're going to specifically get. I'll just send a message over, and it could be 4 random ones. It may be some of the new ones. It may be some of the older ones. I honestly don't know. But I can't see anything new coming through on the comments. Instead, it's a bit annoying because I can't see anything actually on my computer screen. I suppose I could bring up Facebook over on this side. Actually, no, I don't want to, because then the sound will sort of go whatever. Yeah, sort of as Kelly said there, it's really, really nice when you do get them. If you could just pop a picture up, thanking sort of Peter Jones and Wholesale Vape. You don't necessarily have to thank me. It's just nice to put the pictures of the juices up. Perhaps you can put a hand check up or join in when we do the cloud check sort of things and everything. Just be really nice for you to put the pictures up, really. Pop a buzz in, never won anything in my life. No, you're more than welcome, mate. All the lives are absolutely amazing, and everyone is so generous. Yeah, I mean, we're really lucky, Zoe. Pete's really, really nice. He says that we can pick out somebody to win something, or donate a gift voucher, or give them a range of juice or something like that. He's a really, really nice, genuine bloke. Really, really good bloke. Right, so even better, mate. You'll love these juices. I'm just trying to see if there's any questions coming through. I'll have a quick blast on this while I'm waiting. Oh, who's got a new puppy? And I can tell that response there from Monster Deals has to be Kelly. It has to be. It's quite annoying for us. We'll be logged under our own profile, but as soon as we respond to somebody, it automatically changes us over to whichever page we're on, because we're all across all the pages now. Sort of the Monsters, Monster Deals UK, Coilbenders and everything, we're all sort of mods and admin or whatever across all the pages now. It's just easier, so we can sort of help each other out in the lives and things. Thanks for a fantastic live, Mr. Crossman. You were too great and absolute. I'm not a legend. The legend of the team is the Buddha. He's an absolutely great bloke. I've just got your friend's request through, Craig. That's brilliant. I'll accept that once I finish the live, and then you can obviously send me all the bits and pieces over. I don't mean to reply. I know, Kelly, it happens to me all the time. I reply to somebody's comment, especially if it was on Coilbenders or something, which I don't really have much to do with. I obviously watch all the lives on there and everything like that. Or historically didn't have much to do with and everything, but I always felt really bad if I replied to somebody's comment and it came up as Coilbenders distribution said whatever. It was always annoying. Wise put pictures up. He's beautiful. Oh, we'll have to have a look at the puppy then afterwards. Awesome live, Chris. Thank you. Congratulations to Craig on the awesome win. Very well done. Now, I can't see many questions coming through, guys. So I probably will look towards calling it a night. Been on for just under an hour. It was only a four juices to review tonight, so it's not going to take me long. But make sure you tune into all the rest of the lives. Make sure you pop along and support me, Scott and Sean, tomorrow night. Obviously, the girls on Friday night, the Benders Bonanza on Thursday night, Hanky on Sunday, and obviously Mr. Jones over the weekend as well. You're still a true gent, Chris. We appreciate. No, thank you very much, Tom, and thank you for everybody coming on and supporting the lives. I've still got 37 in total across YouTube and Facebook, which isn't bad numbers. It's not as good as what we used to get a year ago. We used to actually get silly numbers over the hundreds for each of the live, but I think it's the way the algorithms work when people share it and things. So good night, stay safe, look after yourselves, as Chris said. We haven't called him Billy, he's Buster. I have terrible lag, Shelley said. Kelly Walker says thank you. No, that just leaves me to say thank you very much to each and every one of you for coming along tonight. Hopefully I've managed to keep you mildly entertained for nearly an hour. But I hope you have a wonderful evening. I shall see you tomorrow night on the live, and I will see you in the chat in all the other lives as well that are going on. So stay safe, look after yourselves, and have a wonderful evening. I shall speak to you soon, guys. Bye-bye.